It's official, one of the biggest myths in modern military aviation has just been shattered, and it wasn't by the US or Russia. It was by Sweden. Yes, you heard that right. Sweden's Gripen fighter jet has just pulled off something that stunned military experts, shook up strategic war games, and sent shockwaves through defense circles across the globe. For years, people believed that smaller nations could never match or outmaneuver the aerial power of superpower giants. But the Saab JS-39 Gripen just proved everyone wrong. The Gripen isn't some futuristic, ultra-expensive, fifth-generation jet. It doesn't need to be. This jet was designed smart, not just strong. While countries like the US and China pour hundreds of billions into massive fighter programs, Sweden quietly built a lean, efficient, and deadly aircraft that can take on top-tier opponents and win. Recent combat simulations and training exercises have exposed something shocking. Gripen pilots have been consistently outperforming aircraft that were once considered untouchable. These aren't small drills, we're talking about scenarios against powerful air forces using aircraft like the F-35, F-15, and Su-35. In several mock engagements, the Gripen not only survived, it dominated. It outmaneuvered, outfoxed, and outlasted its heavyweight opponents. What makes this even more stunning is the cost. A single Gripen costs a fraction of what an F-35 does, yet its agility, rapid deployment, and cutting-edge electronic warfare systems make it a nightmare for larger, more expensive jets. It was designed from the ground up for modern warfare: fast turnarounds, low maintenance, rapid refueling, and advanced jamming technology that can blind an opponent before they even know what hit them. In fact, experts say the Gripen's electronic warfare suite is one of the most advanced in the world. Some even call it an invisible shield. Here's the kicker: Sweden designed the Gripen not to rely on massive airbases that are easy targets in war. This aircraft can take off and land on ordinary highways. That means in a real conflict, while larger air forces scramble to protect vulnerable runways, Gripen units can disperse, hide, and strike from anywhere. Mobility and flexibility have become its greatest strengths. One of the biggest myths this jet just crushed is that a smaller air force can't realistically challenge a superpower. That idea is outdated. Gripen's success shows that strategy, technology, and smart engineering can level the playing field. In one NATO exercise, Gripen pilots reportedly scored simulated kills against far more expensive and advanced aircraft, not because they were stronger, but because they were faster, smarter, and more unpredictable. Another reason military strategists are paying attention is interoperability. The Gripen can integrate seamlessly with NATO systems and be upgraded quickly without costing a fortune. It's a modular aircraft, meaning it can adapt to new threats almost instantly. While some superpower jets take years to receive major upgrades, the Gripen can be updated in months. That gives it a tactical edge that's hard to beat. And perhaps the most overlooked aspect of all, its psychological impact. When superpowers see a relatively small nation like Sweden field a jet that can humiliate their billion-dollar machines in exercises, it shakes confidence. It sends a clear message: it's not about who has the biggest budget, but who has the smartest strategy. This shift in mindset could change the way future air wars are fought. In a world where military might is often measured by sheer size and spending, the Gripen just proved that precision, agility, and smart design can rewrite the rules. This isn't just about Sweden showing off, it's a wake-up call to every nation that underestimated smaller powers. If you found this as surprising as most defense analysts did, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment of these global game changers. And don't forget to share this with someone who still thinks only superpowers dominate the skies, because after this, they'll think twice. This is a new era of air power, and Sweden's Gripen just became the symbol of it.